Hi everyone, we're having our first summer or spring rain and storms here, and I just wanted to tell you a little bit about Copaiba and why it's one of my favorite oils. It's an oil I use every day and I've found it enormously supportive to me emotionally and physically. Copaiba is sourced from trees in South America in the Brazilian rainforest, so it's so important that it's sourced ethically and sustainably. And there's a wonderful video on the Co-Impact Sourcing website if you'd like to have a look at that and learn more about the sourcing of Copaiba and also a little bit more about this amazing oil. Copaiba is an it's a phytocannabinoid, and it works on, which means it's a plant-based cannabinoid, and it works directly on our endocannabinoid system. It works on our CB2 receptors, which means that it doesn't have any of the hallucinogenic or the psychoactive effects that other phytocannabinoids like cannabis oil, CBD oil might have. And it works far more direct acting and quickly. So what does Copaiba actually do? Copaiba is incredible at bringing the body back to homeostasis and regulating our body's protective response. So our protective responses are like our inflammatory response and our immune response, which are important for keeping us safe. That's why they are protective responses. But when those become out of whack, like with autoimmune conditions, chronic inflammatory conditions, chronic immune conditions, the Copaiba oil helps to regulate that back to a helpful level. So the sort of conditions that Copaiba is very helpful for are conditions where there's chronic pain, chronic inflammation, too much inflammation, autoimmune conditions, gout, muscle cramps and spasms. It's also very good as an anxiolytic. It comes, as I mentioned, from a tree, and the tree oils are very good for grounding and calming a busy mind. So it works directly on our immune system. One of our main immune system parts of our immune system is actually our skin. It's our main protection. And so Copaiba is very good for skin conditions, very good for acne. It's also very good for other parts of our immune system, like our throat, our tonsils, our spleen, our lungs. So any conditions related to that, Copaiba will be supportive for. It's also very helpful for liver toxicity, people who struggle with liver toxicity, and as I mentioned, respiratory issues and sore throats. It's very helpful in conditions like cancer and autoimmune conditions, often combined with frankincense and put under the feet or up and down the spine, or even taken internally in a capsule. It has strong antifungal and antiviral properties and antibacterial properties, so it's also very helpful as an immune support, as a general day-to-day immune support. As I mentioned earlier, it's very good for anxiety and stress, and again for high blood pressure, bringing the body back to homeostasis. It's also helpful in conditions like endometriosis and with PMS. So basically it brings the body into a less inflammatory condition and supports the nervous system back to homeostasis. I use it every day. I take a drop under my tongue every day. You could rub it on your feet or use it topically. When used in conjunction layered with Deep Blue, it's been shown to decrease the pain scores in people who used it in a study by about 50%. So it's very helpful to layer with Deep Blue and inflammatory joint conditions. So putting it in a roller or just adding a drop of each and rubbing it on the joint. Even just putting a drop in your hands and inhaling, or using it in a diffuser, are all helpful. A diffuser might be more helpful for children, and they're all very helpful ways of using Copaiba. So I hope you'll enjoy it and find it as supportive to you as I've found it.